Hello, a very good evening everyone, and nice to see all of you again. So today is the 9th of July, which is 1 week after we have done the first series. That was on last Friday, that is the 2nd of July. So nice to see all of you again. Okay, I hope the takeaway would be very beneficial to all of you. And remember this, DATE, date, which means don't assume things easily. All right. Now, how many of you has continued to make assumption on things after the sessions? All right. So, if you have, then I would strongly encourage you to change. All right, because assuming things sometimes can be very dangerous. And sometimes it can also hurt us, right? And also we can hurt the other party unknowingly. Okay, here is Rahman Fong. Okay, say good evening to everyone and welcome to these sessions. Today is continuations of the harmonious communication. Last week we did that one was how to win friends and lesser be misunderstood. All right. So building assumption definitely will cause us a lot of uncomfortable results that we will experience, because when we assume things and the things doesn't turn up the way that we expected, we get hurt, right? Remember? So we talk about clarity. Okay, clarity. And then how do we address that? Now I'm not telling you don't assume, but how do we rectify the situations? So it's very simple, right? If something that you assume that it may not turn out right, most of the time it won't turn out right. So what do? So we would have to go and clarify. When you clarify the matters with anyone that you come across, believe me, trust me, you will get a lot of positive results, right? So ladies and gentlemen, remember, don't assume things. Okay, I have two things I owe you last week. The first one is why do I change my name from Raymond to Rahman? Okay, which is from RAYMOND to RAVMOND. Alright, the reason is like that because I took up numerology, and in my numerology studies, when they add up each individual alphabets, okay, for example, if the total of the number of letters RAYMOND, okay, but each letter signifies a certain numerical numbers. I won't touch on that now because it takes too long time. Maybe in a future series, I might just enlighten some of you if you would like to know. So when this letter added up, and let's say the total number is 25. The 25, what we think is, you take 2 plus 5 is equal to 7. Okay, and 7 in numerology is a lucky number. Alright? So one of the reasons, because of numerology studies, I decided to change from Raymond to Rahman. And the second reason is it's also kind of a branding. Because you talk about Raymond, everybody can Raymond here, Raymond there. When I click into the internet, I can see, wow, so many Raymond. So it's a differentiation. They said branding, right? So this is the second reason, right? We want to differentiate from other people. All right, the second thing I owe you is, remember we talked about there were 2 case studies that we have done. One was the man who took the 4 children down the subway, and you know the children has become reckless, and then they were actually running around and actually troubling those commuters, while the man just sat there and remained quiet. So at the end of the story, we actually came to know that the assumption is, of course most of us make assumption, this man no manners, he did not teach the children properly, did not teach the children manners. So as a result, it actually annoyed all the commuters around there, with the children running, shouting, kicking, all those. But what really was, as we all know, this man just came back from the hospital with the 4 children, right? And their mother just passed away. So they were just to know what to do. It was a tremendous pressure on them. All right. So basing on that, we don't assume. Now the second example is the submarine warship. Remember submarine warship? Now the submarine warship was actually traveling at 50 nautical miles, and as it was proceeding straight, but it was on a foggy night. Foggy night means very misty, right? And then they saw a light. Remember the seaman? He saw the light, and then he told the captain, "Captain, there is a ship in front. So the captain said, okay, signal to the ship that ask the ship to turn 20 nautical miles away from us, the directions. So the seaman actually sent the signal and asked the other ship to move 20 nautical miles, which is diversion. But the message came back and said, you shift 20 nautical miles away from the straight direction. So now the seaman came back and reported to the captain, Captain, you know that ship told us to divert 20 nautical miles, all right? And then we said, the captain got angry. Cannot. We are signal to the other ship, we are the submarine warship, and ask the other ship to shift 20 nautical miles away, diverted from the straight direction. So in came back again to reply, he said, you shift 20 nautical miles deviated from the straight direction. So ladies and gentlemen, I did ask, is any one of you know or you assume what would happen? This is a warship, right? And submarine warship. In reality, then the captain got so furious, right? He said, tell the other ship that we are the submarine warship and we have all the missiles. So the seaman sent again the message. So what was the reply? Do you all think what was the reply? What do you all assume that? Is it a bigger warship? Or what is it? Why do they so brave and ask this submarine warship to divert its course? Alright, in came the reply, we are the lighthouse. So can you see that, ladies and gentlemen? If we just assume that the other is a ship and they are not going to move, they are not going to give way. So what would happen? Right? So there will be a collision, right? So after knowing all this, that's why we encourage people, please don't assume things. Always take things easily. Alright? So that's why I came up with the acronyms of DATE. D-A-T-E. Which means that don't assume things easily. First thing, you will get a very negative result. Second thing, you will hurt somebody or you will hurt us. So third thing is when such assumption is being made, it's always at the pretext of negative thoughts and feelings, and it won't be nice. So if you want to win more friends, don't assume this, don't assume that. When you don't get the expected result, ask. Okay, ask for clarification. So I hope that everybody has got the message, and with that you can win more friends and also lessen being misunderstood. All right? Okay, good. So today, what we're going to share with you, we are going to share with you the first quote I'm going to say is, forgiveness is the best form of love. It takes a strong person to say sorry. It takes even a stronger person to forgive and forget. Life is short. It's not necessary for us to take things into our mind and take things into our heart. Because at the end of the day, who gets hurt? So we always advise this. I know it's, people always say, hey Rahman, easier said than done. Alright, have you got what I told you to prepare? Either a bottle of water or a glass or even a cup of water. Must be feel full, Have you got it? I hope everybody has it. Okay, if you has it, we are going to do this experiment. Alright, so it's very simple. What you need to do, get hold of your bottle of water or your cup or your glass of water. Now I would like you to hold it at the tip of this one. Never mind if you have any cup or any glasses, it still works as long as it's filled with water. Now what I would like you to do is, now you would have to, okay, hold this in a straight position, whether you are having water with a glass or with a bottle of water. Alright, so what you do is hold it this way straight, with your arm straight, okay, and then just hold it and see how long can you hold this. Alright, hold it. If you have a cup, just hold the cup, hold a glass of water, hold it Remember, it must be straight, all right? The arm must be straight, all right? Just hold it, okay? And then you see, how long can you hold on to it? How long, right? Eventually, at some point of time, you will feel the pain, right? The pain will start from here, okay? And as the pain starts from here, it's going to cascade down to your hands, right? So, what does this mean? Ladies and gentlemen, these are the problems. These are the things that we want to keep in our heart. As long as we want to keep it into the heart and we don't let go, who will it hurt most? Who will it hurt most? Most of the time, people don't realize. So if you want to have more friends, we got to let go. We got to learn to let go. Life is too short. If we keep the things, everything inside, not only sometimes we hurt ourselves, but we hurt others. It can be your family members, it can be your friends, it can be a stranger, it can be those colleagues at work. You're bound to hurt somebody because of our unforgiveness. To let go is all in our choice. Not to let go is also in our choice. So you got to decide. If you let go, of course, you feel free. And when you feel free, it's free to love. It's not free to hate. Life is too short for that. You want to have many friends. If your friends make a mistake, forgive them. Forget them. As I will always show and share with my friends from the class. You know what you do? You hold your hand here, your fingers here, and you point at the other person. Oh, your problem. This is your problem. It's you who create the problem. So, ladies and gentlemen, can we say, if you look at Raymond's finger here, how many fingers am I pointing to the other party? And how many fingers am I pointing to myself? So can you see the difference now? If we are only pointing one finger to the other party and yet 3 fingers back to ourselves, what does it mean? We all have faults. We all have shortcomings. But we just don't penalize other people's fault. Look back. Let go. If you can cultivate this good virtue of forgive and forget, I guarantee you, you're going to have many, many friends. You're going to have many friends. You're going to have many love. And your life will change. Remember this exercise. If you're holding on to these problems, we are the loser. You can still hold on. Who cares, right? Who cares? If you want to keep the problem, you keep it. At the end of the day, who is the one automatically to suffer? So why take things into the heart? Let go. The moment you let go, all your problems, all your worries, all your hatred, all whatever things that is negative, let go. Right? And I hope those, if you heed my advice on today's sessions, you'll find that it's a life-changing experience. Because when I taught this in my class, in my training classes, I have brought this many times, I got really positive feedback. Next day, I got very good feedback, and even next month after that, and even some months later, people came back and said, Ray Ruffman, I really thank you so much. I said, why? You have actually changed my thinking. You have changed my life. I feel so much lighter. I feel with so much love. I feel with so much liking. I'm lighter. I have harmony. I have serenity. I have happiness. I have joy. I have peace. I have abundance. I say, I only show you, but it's up to you to decide. Right? I cannot decide for you. You have to decide for yourself. At the end of the day, you again, not me. All right? Just like when I try to encourage more people to join in this class. Some people say, I don't have time lah, I cannot do this lah, okay? Or my time, I have to watch the TV lah, I have some appointments. It's okay, fine. But for those, congratulations to those who are listening. You don't have to buy what I say, but you just have to think logically what Rahman say here is true or is not true. I'm doing this one for free because I want people to be happy. I want people to send love to everyone, not hatred. You look at today's, the COVID has changed many of our life. Some people become so somber. Some people become so sad. Some people become so uncertain. Some people become so hateful because of the government handling the case. I don't want to touch anything on that. Irrelevant. Even if it's relevant, other than that, we have to change. It's our thoughts that counts. There are things that are controllable and uncontrollable. You cannot control outside what is happening. You cannot control the COVID. We only can prevent. We can control how the government handle the case. We cannot control how people think about things. But what we can control is ourselves. Let go. Alright. So with this great message, I really hope that everyone here really will change your life. Although it's just only a 5-10 minute session, but if you really can grasp what is the true meaning behind, I'm so grateful. Alright? Remember, show gratitude. Because gratitude will bring us to appreciate what people has done for us. Not hate. Not being jealous. Alright? Not being forceful. But always remember, the choice is ours. So, with that, I really hope that we all got this message. And to share before I leave this group, is like 3 minutes left. As I promised, always 20 minutes. There is this nurse, and this nurse, she has been attending to this sick man. Now he's a rich man, but he has been warded because of a severe chronic sickness. And because he's a rich man, he tends to have a lot of arrogance ways, So every time he would shout all kind of abusive words at the nurse, no matter what the nurse did, will not keep this patient happy. His style is to make noise. Every time what he wants. If he couldn't get it, he will make life miserable for this nurse. So this nurse was so depressed. He said, I'm only coming here to earn a living. Why should I endure such a torturous moment every day? I'm going into depression. So what she did was she went and attended a seminar under Tony Robbins. I spoke about the guy, right? Remember, who walked on fire? Now, what happened was, when she attended, then Tony Robbins said, let go. The onus of the choice, whether you accept or you don't accept, is up to you. If you don't accept the torturous moment, you won't get hurt. You only get hurt if you allow people to hurt you. So why do we allow people to hurt us? If you can adopt the forgive and forget attitude, congratulations everyone. Your life will change. Guarantee. Not only your life will change, you will bring happiness to the other party. Because you have conveyed so-called your moralistic judgment into a positive mindset, a positive attitude. And when positive things, they will spread. And when it spread, you bring joy and happiness to others. And that's what we are living in this world for. So ladies and gentlemen, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for attending this session in these 20 minutes. I hope I could change your life. But ultimately, the choice is yours. So it's up to you. Alright? But I hope you get this message and also share with others. So now it's exactly 9:20. This is Rahman signing out. Okay, so next Friday I will see you in episode 3. So at the end of these sessions, the takeaway, as I have given you the first one, would be this. Okay, so what is this? GIFF. Okay, good intention, forgive and forget. Okay, good intention, forgive and forget. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, the reason I give you all these acronyms, from last time, the first one is date. Right, then we have a gift for you. Right, because I would like every one of us here to change our life for the better, to be more joyful, to be more harmonious, and of course to be more peaceful. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. This is Rahman signing up. See you next Friday session. Thank you, and have a peaceful life and a joyful life. Alright, see you. Good night, sweet dreams. Send love to everybody, remember. Thank you.